Once the self-leveling material has been applied, you'll notice how it's curing out. The true self-leveling material has a rapid curing time, and you can usually walk on it within somewhere between 2 to 3 hours depending on the site conditions. This section of gray has been down for close to 1 hour, which you can tell by how it's drying and turning lighter in certain areas. A couple of observations. We talked earlier about the divider strips not being securely fastened to the subfloor and leaving a void between the bottom of the strip and the concrete substrate. And unfortunately, this is a scenario in which this happened. This is where the material spewed under the strip, so make sure to seal those areas off prior to pouring. To avoid this from happening, latex caulk works good to fill the void between the bottom of the strip and the subfloor. We recently finished pouring the gray section over on this side of the floor, and you can tell by how shiny the material still is, which means it's still wet. It's been down for roughly 20 minutes. The material is very vulnerable right now, so you want to make sure nothing drops in it. Perhaps an extension cord gets dragged through it, or somebody drops a screwdriver in there. The material at this stage would be very difficult to make a repair, so be careful. Once again, I'm using a hand trowel to smooth this material out. However, the important aspect of this video is strategizing your pours before you get started, so you eliminate the possibility of a cold joint. On this particular pour, it was a large area that spanned the entire floor, and we only had one access point, which was outside. What that meant is each bucket, as it came into the room, you had to dump half the bucket on the left side and then immediately dump the other half on the right side. While all of this is transpiring, like we've talked about, it's a great idea to have one worker cleaning any drips of wet material from the already installed sections. In the larger section, on the left side, we were able to use a gauge rake and the earlier mentioned smoothing paddle, which is a preferred method of laying this type of material down in a larger area. An observation on this other side is we are pouring up against the previously mentioned gray, which is only about 2 hours old. Notice how on the right it's curing, so you've got to be careful. Pouring up against the installed roughly 2 hour earlier floor. We don't want our fresh pour to get up on the adjoining areas. On our next series of videos, we will show you how to grind and polish this floor.